Hey you guys, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining my Patreon. I know you're gonna love it here. I'm so glad to be here with you. We're just gonna jump right in. We're gonna go through a few healing questions, okay? I want you guys to be very honest with yourself. Ask yourself these questions. Allow yourself to really feel the answer rather than answer off the top of your head. I want you to really just sit, ponder, and feel the answer. What is it that your soul is saying? What is it that your spirit is saying? Listen and answer these questions as often as needed. Sometimes I do them multiple times a week, depending on where I'm at on my healing journey. Sometimes I do it once a week, sometimes once a month. But these have been very imperative on my journey, so I wanted to give this to you. And just use it as needed. You can go back as many times as you want. You can rewind. Put some in the comments. Give us a story of how you feel about a certain one. Let me know. Let us know. We can all come together. Also, too, you can post on our community tab on the Patreon. We can talk about it there as well. But, yes, thank you so much for joining. And we're just going to jump right straight into it. Okay? Peace. All right, you guys, so first and foremost, we're going to start with our root chakra, okay? So I do have some root chakra videos on my channel, so you can get a better understanding of what is the root chakra, what is that about. I also will be doing some journal prompt videos, so look forward to that. But yeah, so let's just get into it. Root chakra healing questions, okay? What is revealed in my root chakra? We're going to go through these questions together and be very open, okay? Number 1, health. Do I feel safe? Oh, I bit my tongue. Do I feel safe and at ease in my body? Do I have stamina and strength to fulfill my life's purpose? I'm going to read that again for you guys. Do I feel safe and at ease in my body? Do I have stamina and strength to fulfill my life's purpose? Okay, so I'm going to answer this as well. And I'm going to answer all the questions just so y'all can see, you know, kind of example. And it's almost like we having a dialogue, you know. So for me, do I feel safe and at ease in my body? Yes. But I remember it was times where I didn't. I used to have a lot of anxiety. I used to be very anxious, OCD, all that. And I really just, that was a very stressful time for me. So that was a big imbalance I used to have. So if you experience a lot of anxiety, this could be a no for you. Also, too, if you do have questions where you do say no, I do have ways that you can ground yourself. So go check those out as well and go practice those, use those, and kind of try to decipher and dig a little bit deeper and see, like, okay, well, why is it that you don't feel safe in your body? Okay, it's the anxiety, but why am I having anxiety? What's really causing that? You know, try to break it down to the root of the problem. The next one, do I have stamina? Do I have stamina and strength to fulfill my life's purpose? So I know some of you guys may be like, oh, what is my life's purpose? I don't fucking know. And that's okay. That's okay too. But I want you guys to definitely exercise that thought. If you don't know what your life purpose is, you could definitely get at me to look into your astrology natal chart. We could break that down and see where your strength's at, what you really came in this life to do, what's your mission. But if you're already in tune with that, answer that. Do you have stamina and strength to fulfill my life's purpose? And I do. I say yes, okay? I remember it was times where I would say no. I remember it was times I'd be like, what life purpose? Like, what is that for me? I don't know. I don't even know what that looks like, right? Number 2, home. Do I feel safe in my home environment? Now, this is a big one, too. I used to really not feel safe in my home environment. I used to feel very unsettled. I couldn't sleep. I'm watching. I'm looking at the back of my door. I'm locking my doors. I'm doing this. Like, I'm talking about my room doors and just doing extra precautions. And it was just like, what am I really running from? Okay, so I told you guys if you say no, what to do. Number 3, safety. Do I live in fear or in peace? Are my survival needs taken care of? Okay. Safety. Sometimes we don't feel safety when we can't even know if we can depend on a meal tomorrow. If we don't know if we're going to have enough money for this, if we're going to be able to do this. Money is a root chakra thing, okay? So that could also be a trigger that would be imbalancing your root chakra. Try to break that down and see why you may not be feeling that safety or that peace. Is it the anxiety or what is it? Number 4, grounding. Am I rooted in my body on this plane of existence? Am I rooted in my body on this plane of existence? Now, this is why I tell y'all, this is something that could fluctuate. Okay, the energy been super high, and especially right now, but I know when y'all see this, it may not be right when I recorded it, of course. But grounding yourself daily is very important. It's very vital. You want to go out and ground yourself daily. And I recommend going outside on the grass, but even just taking your shoes off and walking around with no shoes on also. But I have tips as well on that in the root chakra video. Trust. Number 5. Do I trust the process and journey of life? Do I trust the process and journey of life? I know that's one that I fluctuate with, because the Virgo in me wants to plan all these steps ahead when really we just need to focus on that one right in front of us, right? The next one says, do I trust my soul's unfolding? Do I trust my soul's unfolding? And you want to think about these questions. These questions really require you to really be in tune and really get to know yourself a little bit better, and to be able, my bad y'all, and to be able to tap into your own energy and to understand yourself. Okay, so I always say this all starts with self-love. Giving yourself that self-love, giving yourself that voice to speak up for yourself, to know these things about yourself, right? Number 6, stability. Do I feel centered? Do I feel centered? I would say yes, but I remember it was times where I would just feel off. I would feel weird. I would feel, that is a root chakra imbalance. What is going on? It could be that you need to do one of those things. Number 7, abundance. Like we was talking about. Okay, it's a lot of different forms of abundance. Do I feel supported in material and non-material ways? And this could come from you could be holding a lot of inner child wounds in this area that could be blocking you, okay? Do I feel supported in material and non-material ways, okay? These are the questions that I have for you for the root chakra, what's revealed in your root chakra. I want you guys to write these things down, journal this out. I will be doing some more journal prompts as well, but these are where I want you to start at, okay? Start here. We could do these daily. We could check on these daily. What's going on with that? Is this about this is how I feel like I tell people this is the prescription right here. This is how you can prescribe yourself to see what you need, what kind of healing you need in that moment. You may need a Reiki session. You may need a massage. You may need self-care. Prescribe yourself, after you answer these questions, what you feel you need, okay? Also, check out my videos where I have tips on helping to open and ground your root chakra, all your chakras, okay? All right, I love you guys. Make sure that you go through each chakra. I know it could be a lot for one day, but take time to go through each chakra. Maybe pick one chakra for each day, however. But make sure that you get through all of them, because you really want to heal. You don't want to just heal one. You want to heal all of them. You want to be able to get grounded. Oh, hold on, y'all. I got one more. I got number 8. Hold on. I forgot how to turn the page. Not you forgot one. Okay, the next one is right to be here. Do I feel worthy of living? Do I feel belonging to my community? I want you to really answer these questions. I really recommend answering them out loud. You really don't have to journal, but if that's what feels better to you, then journal. But do I feel worthy of living, and do I feel belonging to my community? Those are big things. I'm still working on feeling belonging to my community fully, but like my community on YouTube, I definitely feel a belonging with you guys now. But before, I didn't really feel belonging to any community. It was just like I felt like I was kind of a lone wolf, And we go through different stages and different cycles, so meet yourself right where you're at, okay? Be patient, be nurturing. But yeah, you guys, go ahead and make sure you go to check out that sacral chakra next, or check out whichever balancing methods that you would need to help to ground that root chakra. I love you. Love yourself. Peace.